What's up, people? How you doing? It's the Magician of Tarot here. Let me turn on some lights. Can you see me? How you doing? Come on in. We're talking about urgent messages from Spirit. Urgent messages. I've already pre-shuffled and blessed 4 pals. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it, y'all. All right. So the first pile is going to be this butterfly. Say, "Come, my baby. Come, my baby. You're my butterfly, sugar baby." Okay. Second pile is going to be this wolf howling at the moon. If you're feeling emotional, you might want to check out this pile. Don't know. Do what you do. Third pile is going to be this dragonfly. Say, "I want to get away. I want to fly away." Third pile is going to be this rocket on a kitty. Some of y'all want to get away, far away, because I see this rocket going places, and I hear Lenny Kravitz wanting to get away. So if you want to travel or go somewhere, choose pile 4. Don't know. Do what you do. Please like, share, subscribe, comment in the comment section. I got my Cash App down there, right down there. If you guys want to donate and tip, help a brother out. Peace, y'all. Love you. Well, let's move some things first. It's kind of in the way. Hey, what's up, Hot One? Come on in, bring it on in. Let's talk about some urgent messages from Great Spirit, Holy Spirit. You guys have extra cards, so it might be a bit rough. Please don't shoot the messenger. Great Spirit, what are some urgent messages for Power One, please and thank you. We got the Page of Rods out here. Now, my Page of Rods is a sightseer, and he knows where he wants to go, but he can't go. I feel like y'all are waiting for a green light to go somewhere, because the Page of Rods is known to know where he wants to go. And I feel like, with communication and messages coming out here, you're just waiting on the green light, if I didn't say that already. So let me tap in with my second card to see where y'all want to go. The King of Cups in reverse is known to be a manipulator and a liar. I feel like somebody's telling you no, you can't do something, you can't go, an authority figure. I feel like you guys have an authority figure that you look up to, that you expect them to love and be supportive, and they keep on raining on your parade. They keep on telling you no. They're a Debbie Downer. They're just negative is what I'm getting here. They're not supportive. I read uprights and reversal, so we have an issue. Houston, we have a problem. I feel like you guys are inspired to go somewhere, but you have a person in your life that's telling you no, but I don't want you to allow them to really dictate your happiness. I know that you guys have to listen to authority, because I feel like I'm talking to a younger audience, to be honest with you. Or authority figure. It could be a boss, it could be a leader. I don't know what your situation is, but I know you guys want to go somewhere and somebody's telling you no. Okay, but I feel like you should be able to go. You shouldn't listen to them per se. And I know it gets kind of tricky when you have authority figures in your life and you want to abide by their command, but I feel like they don't respect you for some strange reason. Okay, it's a reason why we have them in reverse, and it's a reason why we have you guys' energy upright. So I feel like you guys should be able to go, but somebody's telling you no. So let's talk about it. Hope it resonates. We got the Nine of Pentacles. You guys want to go somewhere where you feel more appreciated, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about luxury and feeling good and having more than enough. I feel like you guys want to change the scenery, or you just want to explore, but somebody's telling you no. Okay, so I don't have a yes or a no, but I feel like you guys can't bank all your happiness in another person, and they shouldn't be threatened or, be raining on somebody's parade when you guys just want to do your own thing, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about solo dolo energy. So I feel like you're not really hurting nobody, and there's no reason why they should be telling you no. So you guys have to really follow your heart and do what you feel called to do. If somebody is really hating on you or trying to, give you hassle, you got to look at them for who they are and not put so much authority into their opinion. What else we got? We got the Nine of Wands out here. Now we have a window out here. I feel like you guys want to go sightsee. You want to go somewhere. You want to explore. But I feel like somebody has you in timeout or on punishment. And it's almost like, your mom or your dad telling you you can't go outside and play with your friends. is what I'm getting here with the Nine of Wands out here. And I feel like y'all are tired of the same old, because the Nine of Wands is tiredness and exhaustion. And I feel like you guys just want to get out and go play, explore, but somebody's telling you no. And there's no reason why they should be telling you no. So you guys should be able to branch out and be free. So I don't know what you guys have to do. I just know that they're trying to hinder you, and that's not cool. What else you got? I have the Ace of Rods in reverse, which is telling me they like kind of punishing and dismissing. I feel like they hold a lot of authority and they exercise that authority to a deficit. They take it to a place of punishment and, discipline. And there's no reason why they should be punishing or disciplining anybody if you guys want to go somewhere, is what I'm getting here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like you guys put all your respect in an individual that like to punish, and that's an issue right there. You have to look at them for their character. If they don't respect you, they don't deserve your respect. It has to be a two-way street, okay? And I feel like they just like to rain on your parade and tell you, no, I see a thumbs down out here. They like disappointing you. They like seeing your reaction and just to see how you are going to respond. So I see authority figures that don't really need that power in their hand. And sometimes you got to take it away. What else you got? We got the Magician out here. I got my energy out here. I feel like I'm inspiring you guys. The Magician is known to manifest and to captivate people and to be inspired. I feel like you guys have to take control of your life if you're an adult. Okay, if you're over the age of 18, it's time for you guys to manifest your wildest dreams and do the things that you've always wanted to do. I do feel like I'm inspiring. I don't know why my energy is out here, because I channel Magician energy out here. But if I'm inspiring you, then I'm happy. Now you got to inspire yourself, and now you got to disappear. Spirit is forcing me to read this in reverse. You have to disappear from a narcissist or somebody that commands your attention or commands you to bow down to them. Okay, I feel like y'all are dealing with a narcissist or somebody that's very egotistical or controlling. It's all about them, when, they should be more diplomatic. They should be more caring, okay? So if you guys are inspired to do something, you ought to do it. What else we got? We got the Star card out here in reverse. You guys are a bit afraid of consequences because my Star card in reverse is feeling down and out and hopeless and sad and depression. And I feel like y'all don't want to really go against the grain because you imagine the consequence. You imagine the retribution or, things just not working out. These people need to go with the flow and allow people to explore themselves and be free and caring. With the Star card out here, I feel like they feel like that you get distracted easily with the Star card out here because the Star card is all about hope and inspiration. And I feel like they worry about where your attention's going. Ending this reading with the Hierophant out here. Now, the Hierophant is all about being a respectable individual, a person of authority. And at the end of the day, this is our last card. At the end of the day, I feel like they put you last. And you guys got to take authority in your life. If they keep on looking down on you or little broing you or little girling you or making you feel less than, you guys got to rise up to the occasion and be the person that you want to be. I feel like this person really pisses you off, excuse my language, with all this engine in the background. I channel messages from honks and engines and all that good stuff. But I feel like they piss you off time and time again, and now you have to hold authority. You have to say enough is enough. Do you deserve my respect? Because the Hierophant is known to be a respectable individual. I see a Pope out here, which you guys can see too. Some of you guys are into church, you're into authority figures or a boss. Somebody's telling you no. And regardless of who they are or what their label is, you have to look at their character. If this message resonates, consider liking it. I'm going to get some more clarity for you guys. Great Spirit, can I get clarity for Power 1, please, and thank you. Let's talk about this Page of Rods. You guys want to go somewhere. Five of Wands. Five of Wands is conflict and drama. Every time you say, oh, I want to go somewhere, there's an issue, there's drama, there's conflict, when it shouldn't be. I got the Six of Wands out here, which is all about getting through things and celebration and victory. I feel like you guys will enjoy where you're going, but there's an issue with other people not agreeing, and it shouldn't be a battle. It shouldn't be resistance. Let's talk about this King of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups out here in reverse. This person likes rejecting you, just like the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Cups is all about a heart space and new chapters, new beginning. A lot of you guys want to follow your heart or a new chapter or do something that you've never done before. You want to follow your passions, but I feel like a person just tells you no and no and no and gives you a rejection. That's not love. You know, love is open and kind, and, you know, it doesn't keep you in restraints. Let's talk about this Nine of Pentacles out here. Five of Cups out here is all about regret and sorrow. I feel like the environment that you're in makes you sad sometimes, and you want to go somewhere where you feel more appreciated. And the choice is yours, especially when an individual thinks that they can control your destiny, or, you know, they're the authority figure that tells you yes or no. I feel like their logic is really flawed, and that's another reason why you have to look at their character. Let's talk about this Nine of Wands out here. Tired and exhaustion. You're tired of them blocking out your arguments. The Eight of Wands is communication and travel when it's upright, and I feel like they block it out. I feel like you guys want to go somewhere because I see a wheel out here. I feel like you literally want to travel. You literally want to, you know, change your scenery, but they keep you in a box, and that's not cool. I also feel like, you know, you're dealing with a bunch of squares. You know, I feel like you guys think outside of the box, and you guys are revolutionary, but they don't like that. And that's another reason why you guys got to look at their character, because they're hindering you. Let's talk about this Ace of Rods in reverse, punishment. Chariot card. They probably already threaten you, because I see punishment out here, and I see you not able to go. I see another wheel out here. You guys, the Chariot is all about victory and success and going places. You want to go, you're inspired. Some of you guys are following your intuition and your passion, but they tell you no, if you go, there will be consequences and retribution. They want to keep you in that box. Don't allow them. You guys are free thinkers. You guys have a wheel in your reading for a reason, and I feel like they don't like that. Let's talk about the Magician out here upright. Knight of Swords out here in reverse. A lot of you guys are paranoid to take my advice, is what I'm getting here, but you guys know it to be true, because he's holding the sword of truth out here. I feel like I'm pinpointing a narc in your life, because this ego has sharp vision, and I feel like I'm giving you a higher perspective, but you guys got to recognize the narc. You have to recognize the person that's using and abusing your free will. Let's talk about the Star card out here, feeling hopeless and looking at the consequence. Page of Swords out here. Now, they are watching to see if you're going to jump, if you're going to do something that goes against the grain, because my Page of Swords in reverse is known to be a spy. I feel like every time you put an idea out there, they watch to see if you're going to do it, because they don't trust you. And for me, I don't trust people that don't trust me. And I feel like they should be able to trust you, but they don't. So you have to look at their character. You have to look at the environment that they're trapping you in. Because I saw the trap out here with the Nine of Wands out here. Let's talk about the Hierophant out here. If you're a good boss, a good leader, a good person of authority, you're going to be able to let go. Whenever I get the Four of Pentacles, and I say you got to let go and let God. So a lot of you guys are into church or into structured type of businesses or organizations, I don't know, but they have to exercise more trust within you and let go and allow you to be the person that you want to be. I feel like you're dealing with very controlling individuals, and they don't deserve your respect with the Hierophant in reverse. I wish you guys freedom, because I know that's what you want most. Peace, y'all. Love you. What's up, Pal 2? Bring it on in. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on with Pal number 2? Please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I do have extra cards. This might be your second reading. If it's not, you might want to check out Pal 2 because I have duplicates. Do what feels calls to you. It might be a bit rough. Please don't shoot the messenger. Pal 2, please and thank you. Urgent messages. We have the 7 of Pentacles out here, and I automatically got a channel message like, y'all feel like y'all are not growing. I feel like y'all have been sticking around, waiting for growth, waiting for a promotion, because I have money out here, waiting to, you know, be advanced. Because the 7 of Pentacles is all about potential and watching things grow. I feel like you don't feel like you're growing. We're starting off in reverse. I read uprights and reversals, and this is an issue. If you're feeling like you're not growing, you got to go somewhere where you feel like you can grow. If somebody is sabotaging you or telling you no, or giving you excuses, that's an issue, and you have to hold them accountable. You got to look at their character. What else we got? We got the 4 of Swords out here. I feel like you guys know a place that will bring you peace, but you guys aren't as responsive as you should be. I have lots of contemplation in both these cards. And I feel like you guys know the direction you should go into, and you have to forge a way to that direction. You can't bank your future in other people, because I have solo dolo energy in both these cards out here. If you aren't growing like you thought you would be, it's time for you to get up and move. Is what I'm getting here. I feel like y'all want to be loyal. I feel like you guys feel like, you know, if you continue on, but you have to look at the past and see if you have been given false promises. You know, people are supposed to be bringing you peace, but I feel like they're not bringing you peace. And that's really, you know, disturbing you guys. Let's continue on, though. You have the 6 of Swords out here in the version. Now, the 6 of Swords is all about going from a rough state of mind to a calm state of mind, and we see transportation out here. I feel like somebody's hindering you. Some of you guys are hindering yourself from going other places, but I feel like you have a turbulent state of mind when it comes to you leaving a place because you feel like you'll be giving up too soon or you won't make it. But you guys got to look at your past and how you haven't been receiving the promises or the advancement that you have been expecting. Okay? I feel like somebody's gassing you up with this air balloon out here and giving you false promises, and that's not okay. What else we got? We have the Page of Pentacles out here. When it comes to you guys, this is y'all energy, and I feel like you guys become really insecure really quickly, or you try to downplay yourself. I feel like you guys are meant to be authority figures, but you allow yourself to be a subordinate, or, you know, somebody that is just working for the man or for other people. You're supposed to be a leader, but I feel like you look at yourself as a child or somebody that doesn't have the potential. And I'm here to give you some tone and some fight because you are able to, but you don't have the belief system. So you got to believe it, and you got to, you know, branch out. But you got to identify the negative self-talk as well, because you guys aren't little kids anymore. Okay? You don't have to be underneath somebody in order to be your best version. What else you got? We got the 4 Cups out here. This is more unresponsive energy because the 4 Cups is not identifying what's in front of your face and being stuck. And I don't want to ruffle anybody's feathers or bring out anybody's emotional side, because I see tears out here. I feel like y'all identify with this energy, but you have to do something with this energy. You have to move because you haven't been growing. You haven't been moving. Okay? You've been at a standstill. You've been stuck. That's not okay. Y'all gotta wake up and smell the coffee is what I'm getting here, because a lot of y'all are just, you know, sleeping on your own potential. And I see the brilliance within you, within this card. Well, Spirit sees the brilliance, but you guys are kind of like, you know, at a standstill. I don't know if you hear these sirens in the background, but this is your sign. Spirit wants you guys to get up and recognize your potential and don't put it in another person's hands. What else we got? We got the Knight of Pentacles out here in the verse. A lot of you guys are scared to move and shake. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knights. All my knights advance and they progress and they leave. They defend. They advance. I feel like you guys have been waiting for an advancement, but you've been waiting for advancement, you haven't received it, but you're scared to either ask for it or you're scared to look elsewhere. They keep you in fear. They keep you stuck. And it's nothing to fear. I feel like, your mind gets the best of you when you guys got to stand up and, hold people accountable. You got to defend your honor, What else you got? You have the Wheel of Fortune out here. The future is in your hand. The Wheel of Fortune is all about fate and destiny and abundance and luck. And I feel like, what's that saying I'm hearing? It's fortune favors the brave. You have to be brave. And I feel like when it comes to you guys being brave, you're a bit scared to really go against the grain when that's exactly what you have to do. Let me say it again. Fortune favors the brave. Okay, so if you're feeling stuck and you're unhappy, I got to move my cards around. If you're feeling stuck and unhappy, you guys got to do some moving and shaking. And in this reading with the Hermit card, it's time for you guys to mature and grow. And I saw that energy here because you guys look at yourself as somebody that's insecure or not prepared or doesn't have the experience when you entirely have the experience. The Hermit card is nothing but experience, exploration, maturity, and wisdom. It's time for you guys to explore elsewhere because you have the experience, but you guys don't believe you have it. Spirit believes. I believe. You got to believe, though. Great Spirit, can I get clarity and closure on Marshall Powell? Number 2, please and thank you. Somebody doesn't trust you because the Six of Cups in reverse is a lack of trust, and that's why you haven't been promoted. And I always say I don't trust people that don't trust me because if you have pure intentions, there's no reason why there should be a hassle or resistance. But a lot of you guys are paranoid to really branch out and walk away. That's exactly what you have to do. But I feel like this message resonates for you guys, and you guys are surrounded by snakes, but you guys got to identify with the snakes. If this message resonates, please go ahead and smash the like button, please and thank you. I feel like this message does resonate because this is being open and aware. I feel like you're aware that you've been stuck, and I remember that energy being out here with the 4 cups out here. You have to recognize real. You got to recognize what's in front of your face and get up and say, you know what, I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied. And do something with that energy. I'm going to go and use this deck. Great Spirit, can I get clarity for Powell number 2, please and thank you. Let's talk about it. 7 of Pentacles, feeling like you're not growing. I feel like you're inspired to leave because I feel like I identified the standstill. Because like I said before, my Knight of Pentacles that already came out here is the slowest moving knight. He's practical, but I feel like, you've been loyal to a deficit or you've been slow moving to, to leave when that's exactly what you got to do. Okay, because you haven't been receiving. I got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You haven't been receiving what's due to you, so you got to get it somewhere else. Let's talk about this 4 of Swords out here. This place should be bringing you peace, but instead they backstab and betray you, and then in turn you play the victim. Okay, it's enough victim mentality of them doing shoulda, coulda, woulda, and giving you excuses on why you can't be promoted and this, that, and another. You guys gotta rise up to the occasion. You guys gotta not, let the betrayal happen time and time again. You gotta end it and say enough is enough. Oh. Let's talk about the 6 of Swords in reverse, turbulent state of mind. I feel like you guys have plans or you had plans, but you guys gotta continue looking forward and being hopeful of the future. Don't allow people to tell you you're not good enough when you entirely are, and don't allow yourself to tell you you're not good enough. Let's talk about this Page of Pentacles out here. I feel like you guys get a bit insecure when it comes to going against the grain. You don't have confidence. Like the 5 of Wands is all about competition and going against other people and doing your own thing and, standing your ground. You got to stand your ground and believe in yourself. And I feel like that brings you inner conflict because some of you guys would rather, be told what to do when you have the experience. And like I said before, that's just you sleeping on yourself, okay? I don't know if you hear these horns, but that's just a sign right there, okay? You don't have to carry this inner conflict because they're just subduing you because they see your potential. They see your power. All right, I'm not going to do that. Let's talk about this 4 of Cups. Hierophant in reverse. Now the Hierophant came out in pile 1, so you definitely might want to check out pile 1. But I feel like you guys are banking your success with shady individuals. My Hierophant in reverse is an authority figure that doesn't deserve your respect, that's very shady, that doesn't do right by people. And I feel like you're unhappy by being shunned away or not being recognized. I feel like they try to paint like they're innocent and they're doing you a favor, but they haven't really been doing any favor. It's just like they're wearing a mask. Let's talk about this Knight of Coins out here in reverse. A lot of you guys are confused on what to do. And I feel like you just have to look at how long have you been standing still? Because like I said before, my Knight is at a standstill, my Knight of Pentacles. And my Seven of Cups is all about patience and figuring things out. I feel like you've already figured out these individuals, and now it's time for you guys to hold them accountable. It's no need to be confused, to be honest with you. I feel like you have fear paralysis, and that's what keeps you stuck. And it's time for you guys to really defend your honor, like I mentioned before. You know, it's been time and time again. You've been patient, you've been loyal. You got to look at where it got you. You've been at a standstill. Let's talk about this Wheel of Fortune out here. Seven of Wands out here. I'm not saying you have to be aggressive or defensive or you have to create a fight. I'm saying you have to go after what's yours. If people are giving you resistance and telling you next time around, no, and it's just not in the cards, or, you know, not for you, you got to look at them for who they are and ask yourself, why are they being so resistant when I'm being pure-hearted, when I'm, you know, offering my everything. You know, this energy comes with a lot of energy, you know, and I feel like you guys really devote yourself to a task, but they tell you it's not enough. And that's just them keeping you on a hamster wheel is what I'm seeing here. Let's talk about this Hermit card out here. You have the Eight of Swords out here in reverse. I like having the Eight of Swords in reverse because it tells me it's time for you guys to break free from their chains. You guys got to recognize your worth, your value, your expertise. You got to recognize you're meant to grow. And I feel like you put authority figures or people older than you ahead of you, and that's what keeps you stuck. They want to see you trapped. They want to see you stay put. They want to see you in that hamster wheel. And it's funny how we got this hamster out here in red, and then we have this figure in red. So it's time for you guys to say, you know what? Enough is enough. Guys, that's all I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. What's up, pile 3? Come on in. Spirit is showing me 4 wings. You might want to go to pile 4. This might be your 3rd reading. Not sure. Come on in, though, pile 3. Great Spirit, what's going on, pile 3? Please and thank you. I don't have channel messages. I don't have extra cards, so it should be short and sweet. Urgent messages for pile 3, please and thank you. 10 of Wands out here. 10 of Wands is stress and burdens. Spirit is showing me these muscles out here. If you guys are stressed out to the max, you might want to go relieve yourself through exercise, through being active, because the Spirit is really showcasing these muscles out here. You guys can channel all that frustration into something that's, progressive and that's healthy is what I'm getting here. A lot of you guys are overwhelmed with a certain area when you guys can, find relief and channel that energy in something that's very healthy. It's my first channel message. What's going on here? King of Cups out here in reverse. I feel like another person is making you upset. Another person is a source of your frustration is what I'm getting here. So you guys separating yourself and you doing something that fulfills you is going to be your saving grace is what I'm getting here. The King of Cups in reverse is known to be a manipulator and a liar. I feel like you are either dealing with a spouse or a boss or an authority figure. Take what resonates as a general reading. But I feel like another person is really pissing you off because they're not really being supportive. Because the King of Cups is known to be supportive and there and a coach. And I feel like, you're not really feeling the love. So you got to do some separating and you got to do something that's going to alleviate the stress and the pain of what another person is causing. Let's talk about it. We got the Fool card out here in reverse. Now, what I'm hearing and feeling off this Fool card in reverse, somebody's playing in your face. Somebody thinks you're a fool. And that's what's frustrating you because you feel like they're playing you as a fool. So now it's time for you guys to do some separating. You guys got to embark on a new chapter, new beginning. You got to walk away from something is what I'm getting here. I don't have the Death card out here, but Spirit is starting off with a new beginning with the Fool card out here. Somebody's playing in your face and thinking you are stupid or foolish, and I'm not calling you these things whatsoever, but this is how they view you, and that's an issue. Especially, like, with this King of Cups out here in the verse and this Fool card out here in the verse, they're scared of you embarking on a new chapter and you believing in yourself and you holding your own authority. But I feel like, they look at you as, they look down on you is what I'm getting here. So you got to do some separating from somebody. And if you guys are stressed out to the max, you know that this person isn't healthy or the situation isn't healthy. So let's continue on. We got a disassociation because my Three of Cups is friend support. I feel like your friend group or your support system keeps you stuck when you guys got to disassociate it and you guys got to detach, because that's what my Three of Cups is. Now, typically the Three of Cups is support and friendship and all that good stuff, but I feel like when it comes to support, you don't really see it, because I see deaf, dumb, and blind out here. Somebody really looked down on you and calls you some nasty names that you don't deserve, okay? So you got to disassociate and show them who's really smart. What else we got? We have a person that plays victim, but in turn, they backstab and betray you. I feel like you guys hang around with the wrong crowd. That's what I'm getting here with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Swords out here. You're hanging around with frenemies or people that say that they're there for you and supportive, but in turn, they stab you in the back time and time again. We have a tally out here. I need you guys to recognize the pain and the anguish that you've been carrying along and recognize it's coming from people that's supposed to be supportive. And it's time for you to detach. You guys are in pain when you don't have to be in pain. You guys got to recognize their character and hold them accountable. And I know it's not easy for you guys to detach from people that you grew bonds with, but it's also not cool for them to look down on you. And I feel like you guys identify with that energy. So you guys got to, recognize your worth. What else we got? We got the Emperor. This is all about recognizing your worth out here. You guys got to trump a person that looks down on you. You guys got to see your own worth and your own value. This is y'all energy out here, but you have to greet this energy. Okay, you got to boss up with the Emperor out here. A lot of you guys do a lot because you believe in yourself or you have capabilities of, making it to the top with the Emperor out here. But I feel like you surround yourself with, snakes and people that lie to you. I feel like you're supposed to eclipse people, but they know that you're, destined for greatness, but you listen to them. And that's an issue out here. If they look down on you, it's time for you to look the other way. This is y'all energy out here, the Emperor. Whether you're a man or a woman, it's time for y'all to boss up and recognize your own potential. What else we got? You got the justice card out here in the verse. Now, what I'm getting with the justice card in the verse is y'all haven't been holding people accountable for a long time, and you're wondering why things aren't fair for you with the justice card in the verse. You gotta weigh the scales. Are they being kind? Are they adhering to their word? Are they telling the truth? Because I feel like time and time again, they don't speak the truth. They got all this authority, and you give them all this respect when they don't deserve it. I got authority figures out here. But when we have them in reverse, they don't exercise good decision making, or they're not fair minded. Let's get clarity. Ooh. You got to go towards where you're feeling appreciated and loved, is what I'm getting here. Grace Spirit, can I get clarity and closing remarks for Baha'u'llah 3, please, and thank you. I hope this message resonates. If it does, please give it a like. I have duplicate cards for 2 of my cards, and I like starting off my duplicates. So let's start off with the 10 of Wands out here. I feel like this message resonates, and you have to look at people for their character. My King of Swords is known to be very watchful and vigilant. You guys gotta hold the authority that you give other people. Is what I'm getting here. To have the Emperor out here upright and the King of Swords out here, this is y'all energy. But y'all are dealing with manipulators and liars and people that lie to you and say that they're supportive when they're not. What else we got? We got the Lovers card out here. Again, you guys got to pour into yourself and believe in yourself. More love is needed within you, is what I'm getting here. Y'all got to have more self-esteem. You got to open your heart and be more optimistic, is what I'm getting here. Let's talk about this Fool card in reverse, because that's an issue, this Fool card in reverse. The Devil card in reverse. Somebody likes to play innocent but doesn't acknowledge their negative side. Somebody talks behind your back, is what I'm getting here with the Devil card in reverse. In your face, they play innocent, but behind closed doors, they call you all types of negative things. I don't even want to say it because I feel like I'll be breaking people's heart, and that's not my intention. But you got to look at them. What else we got? The World card out here in reverse. The World card in reverse is chaos. It's somebody's world flipped upside down. I'm not trying to ruffle nobody's feathers, but you got to recognize that people have a target on your back, and they like to, point you out and point out your flaws when they are the flawed ones. Let's talk about this King of Cups in reverse. Temperance out here in reverse. Temperance in reverse is a mental imbalance. I feel like you all go back and forth and trying to please a person, and they see you try to please them and, impress them, and that gets to their head. And then when you don't receive what you expect to receive from them, you feel at a deficit. These cups reciprocate. And I feel like if the love isn't reciprocated, you got to look at their character. You got to say, you know what, it's time for me to do some separating. The Temperance is known to be about balance, peace, moderation, and separating yourself from society. If somebody is not genuinely loving, you got to separate yourself. Let's talk about the 3 of Cups out here in reverse. Disassociate. 7 of Pentacles out here. I feel like time and bonds and, what's familiar is what keeps you trapped. I feel like this friend group or this love situation is prohibiting you from growing. When you need support and love, they turn deaf, they turn blind, they don't acknowledge you, and that's an issue. Let's talk about the 10 of Swords out here in reverse. 7 of Cups is out here. 7 of Cups is lots of options. I feel like you guys have a history of people doing you wrong. And if you want to forgive that, and forgive that, and forgive that, you're teaching them how to treat you. Let's talk about this Emperor out here. 4 of Wands out here in reverse. I feel like y'all aren't being celebrated because the 4 of Wands is a celebration in a home space. I feel like you don't feel like you're at home. People go against you. You have to serve another person and cater to them when things should be reciprocated. Things should be more lighthearted. Things should be, not negative, because this is positive energy, and I feel like y'all are in a situation that's very negative when it doesn't have to be. Justice card in reverse. Hangman in reverse. This is important because we have these sirens out here. With the Hangman in reverse, I feel like somebody wants to keep you stuck, but with the Hangman in reverse, I feel like y'all are stressed out to the max because you thought this place would bring you peace. They're not bringing you peace. They're just keeping you stuck. They're not honoring you with the Justice card out here. You know? So guys, you guys got to make some executive decisions, because I saw your energy out here. You can't let somebody play in your face, even if you've known them for a long time. It's okay to outgrow people. Peace, y'all. Love you. What's up, Power 4? Come on in. Let's talk about you. Great Spirit, Holy Spirit, what's going on, Power 4? I have extra cards because I can feel them. You might want to check out Power 3 because they have triples out here. Do what feels calls to you. Great Spirit, what are some urgent messages from Power 4, please and thank you. This is definitely a reading that you should check out if you haven't gone through all 4, because we're starting off with a 4 out here. Please check out any one of the first 3. I feel like y'all got to prioritize your peace, because the 4 swords is all about peace, rest, and meditation. I tap in my second card, so let's talk about it. Fool card out here. Spirit wants you to be more lighthearted. I feel like you guys have the weight of the world on your shoulders, or you're stressing out over something. Spirit wants you to get outside more, be lighthearted, carefree. I feel like you guys are waiting for a new beginning, because the Fool card is known to be a new chapter, a new beginning. But in the meantime, you guys got to prioritize your peace, okay? If people are stressing you out, look the other way, go the other direction. Is what I'm getting here. What else we got? We got more outside activity with this bush out here. Now, the 7 of Pentacles is all about being patient. Spirit wants you to be patient because you guys have a new beginning for you guys. And I feel like you guys want to get away to a peaceful environment is what I'm getting here. But in the meantime, Spirit wants you to get outside more. Detach yourself from trivial things of worldly matters, bills, authority figures, X, Y, and Z. It's different for everybody. But I see outside activity, and Spirit wants you to get Spirit wants you to get oxygen and exchange carbon dioxide or monoxide or whatever. You know what I mean. But I see outside activity, and it will make you feel better. It will rise your spirits. It will help you find peace. Let's continue on. What else you got? We got the 7 of Pentacles out here in reverse. I feel like it's been a long time coming. With the 7 of Pentacles upright and in reverse, this is what this reading is all about. I feel like you guys have probably either been inside for a long-standing time, or you don't feel safe going outside, or you don't want to be seen with this flower at the top. But I feel like you guys need to get outside regardless, because you guys need outside activity. You guys got to change your environment. Sometimes when you guys feel stressed out and you need peace, you guys got to change your environment, change that energy within you, get your blood pumping. You know, stagnation, I see stagnant air out here. Stagnation is the main cause of depression and anxiety and sadness, because it just weighs down on you. So when that happens, you got to change your energy. You got to get your blood pumping. You got to open the windows. What else you got? We got the Lovers card out here. I feel like you guys got to get your blood pumping because I see the heartbeat out here. But I feel like you never know what could happen. You could run into, a love potential when you go outside. You could be inspired. You could, fulfill passions. But Spirit's showing me this heartbeat. Spirit wants you to get your heart pumping. Spirit wants you to get your lungs breathing. Okay? But I see you have to be optimistic with this Lover's card out here upright. That's what I'm getting here. What else you got? King of Wands out here. Spirit wants you to go outside because you could gain more confidence within yourself. But I see this turning into a love reading, to be honest with you. And I just heard go on a hike because I love going on hikes, and that's what I do. And oftentimes when I go on hikes, I see somebody that's attractive, and the King of Wands is known to be attractive, and I see a connection out here. So you never know who you could run into. You never know who could run into you, If y'all like going running, because that was a channel message, if y'all like going running, you might literally run into somebody. I don't know. But this is trying to turn into a love reading because I see somebody sleeping with another person, somebody that you're attracted to. Whether you're a man or a woman, this is just energy out here. It could be a woman, who knows. What else we got? We got the Two of Cups out here in reverse. Now, it's funny that we got the Two of Cups in reverse, but we got the Lover's card upright. I feel like when it comes to love, y'all might not even be looking for love, but love is looking for you. That's what I'm getting here with the Two of Cups out here in reverse. I also see like past energy. You're disappointed with your past and, involving yourself with people that just disappointed you. And it's time for you guys to believe in a new chapter. If you guys are carrying around baggage of the past, you can't be optimistic of the future. So get outside, get fresh air. You never know who you will meet. Some of you guys just had a bad breakup, and it's time for you guys to move on from the person that wasn't even good for you. Channel message. And in this reading with the Empress out here, a lot of y'all weren't treated fairly. You weren't treated right. You were dealing with a bitch or somebody that liked to nag or complain. With the Empress out here in the verse, you weren't feeling the love or the support, but Spirit wants you guys to really pamper yourself with the Empress out here, and think about your own well-being. Get outside, nurture yourself, pamper yourself, get yourself together. But I feel like your past keeps on following you, and that kept you stuck. You guys gotta, find your confidence. You gotta find your passions. Let's get clarity though. Some of y'all, I see the Death card out here, and I remember having that new chapter out here, and you can't have a new chapter without having an ending. Some of y'all just had a breakup with another person that was toxic or negative, and that weight is still following you. You guys gotta, relieve yourself, go on a hike, get fresh air, let it all go. Great Spirit, can I get clarity, please? And thank you. Two cards for the Two of Cups in reverse. I like starting off with my duplicates, so let's start off there. Some of y'all have to work on being independent. The Queen of Swords, whether you're a man or a woman, is known to be independent and hold people accountable. If you weren't feeling the love, if they weren't loving you properly, it's okay to be independent for a while. Excuse me. You gotta let go with this burp in your reading. That was gross. We got another independent card. Any 9 you get is a person. What a person endures alone. And I feel like some of y'all don't like to be alone. So if you don't like to be alone, you gotta be alone. Go outside, and you never know who you might run into. Be optimistic. Let's talk about this Four of Swords out here. Peace. You guys got to put your best foot forward. The Queen of Wands, and I have a freaking counterparts out here. I feel like y'all are going to run into a counterpart that is going to surprise you, but you have to be open and optimistic. And you got to put your best foot forward with the Queen of Wands out here. Both the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are known to be attractive and good looking, and everybody's type. But you got to be on alert. And I feel like somebody will see you and you will hold their attention, is what I'm getting here. You might even run into a twin flame energy, is what I'm getting here. But you got to be okay with being single and solo dolo. Let's talk about this Fool card out here, going outside. And this is more outside activity. Take your pets outside. Go to the dog park. Go for a walk. I see lots of pets out here. But you gotta learn to appreciate yourself. The Nine of Pentacles are all about appreciation and luxury. Put your best foot forward. Look good. Go to the club. Put your freakum dress on. Don't know what you need to do, but going outside and getting out of those four walls is the first thing you need to do. Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like people will take notice. You got a spy that monitors your activities is what I'm getting here. When they see you're moving forward, they're going to be like, daggone, did I let something good go? Should I have stayed and stuck around? Because the Seven of Pentacles is all about watching things grow in maturity. You're going to, have another person looking back and being like, daggone, maybe I should have stuck around instead of being a hoe. Some of y'all were dealing with a hoe because Spirit's showing me this hoe. But, you guys got to put the lack of potential or the lack of appreciation into yourself and really fuel that fire and allow people to miss you. Let's talk about the Seven of Pentacles upright. Wow, lots of Seven of Pentacles out here. Upright in reverse, and I remember having it upright in reverse. I feel like this message resonates for you, but you have to shift your focus. You gotta not think about the past and the wasted potential, and you have to reinvent yourself with this flower being at the top. Don't let somebody, tell you you're not good enough when you still have growing to do. Let's talk about this Lovers card. Oof, Queen of Cups out here. Now, I do have some LGBT out here with two queens out here parallel. I got heteros out here. Take a resonance. I got a mixed crowd out here, but I see love and support. I see somebody that's going to identify with your heart space. I see somebody that is going to appreciate you the way you should have been appreciated. Let's talk about this King of Wands out here, though. Somebody's going to see you, and they're going to want to lock it down with you because Four of Pentacles is all about holding on tight to you. I feel like you're going to get somebody's attention, and they're going to want to hold on tight to you, but you have to be inspired to be your best version. Okay, you got to let go of control and letting go. You have to let go of the past. You got to let go of, that toxic individual of your past. And you got to move forward. Let's talk about the Empress out here in reverse. Seven of Swords out here in reverse. I feel like you were dealing with a person that didn't identify with their negative side. You call them out and say, hey, what do you think you're doing? Why? You probably deal with somebody that was a cheater, because the Seven of Swords is all about cheating and stealing and walking past responsibility. I feel like you guys were trying to be there for another person, or you just weren't appreciated, or they didn't know your love language. Who knows? But what I do know is you have to appreciate yourself when another person can't do it properly. Okay, because it's plenty of fish in the sea. And Spirit wants to set you up with somebody that is compatible, whether you're into same sex or hetero, it doesn't matter. But you have to get yourself together, because I see somebody, you're gonna hold somebody's attention. Peace, y'all. Love you.